Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Deep into the Heart of Wrestling. My name is Mike Larkin, as always, joined by the one, the only Mr. Roberto himself, Robert Davis. How are you, Roberto?
I'm okay. I'm gonna be honest here. It feels weird to not be in the paint.
Yeah, if y'all saw our last show, it is weird that they are not in the paint. I am not wearing my hat. We're back to normal in this one, as we're going to be reviewing Halloween Havoc from NXT last night, which you would think Halloween, we have some stuff in gimmick-wise, but no, we're back to our normal selves, our normal happy selves, if you will. So y'all get the real deal now. Kick your sorry ass out on the streets, D'Lo Brown style. And as always,
I hope the SMD counter got reinforced.
Oh, the counter will get reinforced for this one because Nikola's not going to be just doing this. She can actually say words now. So, speaking of Nikola, she is the demoness come to caress, take your soul, put you in a hole. She's a demoness. Nikola, how are you?
I am a demoness. I'm going to explain this right now. The demoness does not swear, and as me, I obviously do. So the whole time we were doing this show, all you can see is they're both laughing at me because I'm going. So if you see a lot of this, that is me doing the suck my dick yeet. Finally,
you said it now. So there's one.
One. Oh, there's going to be about 50. Trust me, but it does feel weird, not to be. But I will be back in demon form doing something tomorrow, so yeah.
Well, I will outright say this because we are coming towards the end of the year in about 2 months, and I can honestly say this right now, which is even crazy to think about. With everything that's gone on in wrestling, from the main rosters to NXT to AEW to Impact Wrestling, I got to say Shawn Michaels is my nominee for Booker of the Year. Wrestling that makes sense with a little goofiness into it, because of what we're getting with NXT and Shawn Michaels NXT, my God, this show from top to bottom was awesome, with what we started with the tag match and how we ended with the world title match, a little Broken Rules, Day of the Dead. This show had everything and all of that in it. I got to say, Shawn has really been cooking on the NXT front. So with that being said, a couple notes and news before we dive into this thing. First and foremost, we did mention AEW on the last show and how Rob skipped Dynamite, and I filled him in as I did this one. Samoa Joe's reasoning for why he attacked Hangman Adam Page after their bout at Wrestle Dream: because I exist, which is short for saying, I have no idea how we're going to explain this. We have nothing for Adam Page, so you don't want to know why I did it? Because I exist. One of the lamest ass excuses of why somebody turned heel and beat somebody up: because I exist.
I exist.
Because I exist. Okay.
Oh, wow. That gives you so much more meaning.
I think, therefore I am. I am because I think I am.
It's like when Mahabali Shera turned heel and joined the Revolution and TNA with James Storm and Manic and Abyss and friggin' everybody in there with the great Sonata. It's like Mahabali Shera, who can barely speak English. Shera, am I? And of course, that you had a guy in Mahabali Shera who was green as goose shit, but he literally got over just because of this. But yeah, dancing with Dixie Carter, doing this, I know it made no sense. So Samoa Joe Hangman is going to continue. What the fuck ever, but okay. I just had to bring that up because I exist. That's why I had to bring it up, because we exist. We do this show. We exist. That's why.
We exist, but we don't exist. Don't we? Suck my dick, you.
But that's the thing too, yeah. And of course we did mention Mercedes in the last show, but this one I have to put. Yes, we have to put this into the forefront. So it did come out recently on the news sites that Mercedes Moné is charging $25,000 per indie wrestling appearance. No, $25,000 to get her on your indie. Yes, $25,000, everybody. Don't you want you some? What indie promoter's like, you know what? It's worth the $25,000. It's worth the $25,000.
Tony Khan is the only one that's going to say yes to that.
He's probably the only one that can afford that. Like,
we can't even afford that. He blows his money on rubbish stuff.
That's a lot of fucking cash there, bud. That you really think that promotion in Turkey or whatever belt she has from Turkey, Denmark, Poland?
Denmark, no, nope. None of them are going to pay that amount of money for her. Not in the slightest.
25,000. Fuck.
No, that would give me a trip to the States and around the States and back again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we'll do the bit where you come back again. But
well, it's one of those
with the little left over.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
It's one of those things where, like Nicholas said, that's a trip right over here to the States. But it's just like I'm looking at this and I'm like, because everybody's talking about where's the hate, for Mercedes Moné. Okay, yes, she's defending the belts. She's advertised for some show in Italy, which okay, great. But like, does this really mean anything? Is it really helping out these promotions? Yes, it gives the girls that she's working with opportunity, and I think that's wonderful. But I'm like, nobody knows who the fuck these fucking promotions are. Like, what are we doing here? Like, who cares? Like, that's what I'm saying. When Ultimo Dragon
just going from hill to hill, like different countries, it's just like, well, these are pointless people. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go take their belt. What are you proving? You're boring. Okay.
With Ultimo Dragon, it made sense because Ultimo Dragon was this established wrestler in Mexico and Japan. And when he came to the States with WCW and he had his brief run in WWE, it meant something. This is just like, what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. And everybody's just so pissed about it. I mean, now we got them in the Ring of Honor tag, her and Athena in the women's tag team thing. And it's like, if they have her and Athena win the tag titles and you have her beat Chris Statlander, I'm going to be pissed. And the only thing I can really see coming from the women's tag side of things is like if Athena loses and gets pinned, because that's why she's there if they lose, and Mercedes gets pissed at Athena, and I swear to God, if you have Mercedes be the one to finally beat Athena for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, I'm going to be pissed. And I just put that out into the universe. And I didn't even want to put that out to the universe. But that's how he's thinking. That's how he's thinking.
So she beats Stat. She wins the tag belt. She ends up beating Athena for whatever
Ring of Honor Women's
god awful reason. That'll be what, 13, 14, 15?
15. I mean, well, Red Velvet did a promo on Ring of Honor saying she's back and she's gonna be coming for Mercedes. So I'm like, all right, you go, Red Velvet. You do your thing, girl. You do your thing, Red Velvet.
They are by the ass. I can play by the ass. I got a by the ass. Come at me.
Come at me.
Don't care.
But yes, that was the latest.
I'm so bored of this. Seriously, because she stopped winning belts. It's just lame. No one cares.
Well, I mean, Austin Aries was the belt collector at one time, and he
can fuck off and suck my dick and all.
Three. But the thing, well, oh God, he put out a post talking about, look at me, because he was doing some shows in MLW too, and I'm like, Austin, nobody cares.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I seen his name in the Opera Cup. I was like, man, I haven't seen him.
He looks in great shape.
He's vegan.
Don't forget, he's vegan.
He's vegan.
I mentioned he's vegan,
and he's been
at least 40 times.
Did you know I'm a vegan, by the way?
Banana in his pocket.
We heard
when not every sentence out of his mouth is, I'm a vegan. I'm a vegan.
Allie's vegan. Our Demon Bunny is a vegan, as we know. So I mean, but we like Allie.
Yeah, but we like Demon Bunny though. We don't think
she is, but I've never heard her mention it 37 times.
She's not annoying as Austin Aries is about it.
No, not at all.
I mean, the Demon Bunny does love to bring up Swedish fish, which is fine because she advertises her Swedish fish, and that's all good. I'm good with that.
They're vegan.
But then got looking to a dickhead who's got a banana in his mouth constantly, going, "Oh, I'm a vegan." Oh, fuck off.
It's one of those things.
That whole you fucking called out of you arsewipe.
Look, I understand he is very synonymous with professional wrestling, and he is a legend. I'm not going to deny his accomplishments, but what killed him was COVID. COVID and his attitude and the whole, control your narrative thing, which got everybody pissed off that EC3 brought him in. And EC3's never been the same since. He can fuck right off. He literally can fuck right off.
Hey, EC3 or
no, EC3 pissed a lot of people.
I didn't realize we did. We weren't fans of EC3. I thought we still good with EC3.
No, EC3 can fuck right off, literally. So So the control your narrative, number one, but number two, he was literally on the show with Vince Russo, who I'll get to in a second, bro, and Dr. Chris and their little thing on Sportskeeda, and they were talking about Leilani Kai, who we've recently seen come back as a part of the WWE Legends too. We love Leilani Kai, former WWE in the 80s. Leilani Kai, we love you. But the thing too is she's a legend, and she got pissed at Vince Russo because they wanted her to do something like a mud match in WCW in like the late 90s, and she's like, no. It's like having Medusa dressed in the bikinis. Like, it's Medusa. You don't have Leilani Kai and Medusa do those type of matches because they're actual women's wrestlers. They're not like the Nitro Girls or any of those sorts. So she got pissed and she stormed out. And EC3 is like, well, sometimes you got to do. First of all, EC3, number one, shut up. And number two, don't disrespect Leilani Kai. She's done more in the business than you have, you fucking dick. Like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
What did he ever do, barring being Miss Dixie's nephew? You know what? Billy Ray should have put him through the table if he didn't put him through the bloody table. I don't remember if he did, but I think he did.
Well, we just came upon the anniversary of EC3's debut in TNA when he beat Nor Furnham.
Yeah, I remember that.
And for those that don't know, Nor Furnham would go on to be Peter Avalon in AEW. So, yes. Oh,
see, EC3 as him, EC3, the third, the fucking nephew, I hated him with a passion, and I was always gunning for someone to beat him the hell up. But then he changed his gimmick, and then I liked him again, and then obviously I lost interest and forgot about who he was. So yeah, that's helpful. Only because people haven't mentioned it. Normally you or Rob have mentioned the name, and I go, oh yeah, I remember him.
Well, when
he's not a complete tosser, but he probably is.
When he's the NWA World Champion and you're having him against Mahabali Shera as your main event, and then he's facing Tyrus, Brodus Clay in TNA, his name was Tyrus! And that whole debauchery of a reign, it is what it is. And then we find out, bro, here's what we're going to do. Vince Russo is booking the NWA. What the action? For someone who hates professional wrestling and wants to steer away from it, you had no problem taking that check tonight with fucking Billy Corgan. You're going to be booking the NWA. Oh, boy. Bro, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have EC3 as the champion. Have him on this long reign, bro. He's going to be our version of Bruno Sammartino. He's going to hold the belt for about 10 years, maybe 20, depending on how long we go for, bro, because you never know how long this life lasts. And we're going to keep doing this, bro, and that, bro. What in the world can Vince Russo, who is in his early 60s now, offer to NWA, who really hasn't done much in his own right? And don't get me wrong, the talent is great, but their budget and how they've really kind of fallen off since the whole Tyrus debacle. What does Vince Russo add to this? Robert, your thoughts on Vinny Roo coming back to the booking team?
I was so perplexed when I saw that tweet. Like, why? I don't remember who Billy has writing for NWA, or even if there's writers at all. Mm-hmm. But do we really need
Vinny
the original bro man?
The original bro man, yes.
No, we do not.
And do you know why he always constantly says bro? He actually gave a reason for that. DDP. DDP always used to say bro, so he took it from DDP. Bang, if you will. So I mean, yeah, I don't get it. But hey, I mean, if he helps you, whatever. I mean, this is the same Vince Russo in early TNA who was a part of Sex, Sports Entertainment Extreme. You see, bro, what we're going to do is I'm going to have AJ Styles and I'm going to have all these guys and we're going to call ourselves Sex, Sports Entertainment Extreme. You see it spells sex, bro? Isn't that funny?
Sports
Entertainment Extreme. Oh, I'm sure just the whole thing. Well, Jim Cornette, as we know, the stupid son of a bitch, and how he feels about Vince Russo. But that's the thing too. It was like at the time he was the one that came up with that friggin' whole thing with Dr. Stevie and Abyss, and Dr. Stevie gave him that little potion or whatever it was that made Abyss paralyzed for a little bit during the Dr. Stevie run. Like he was the one who came out of that, but they didn't have a name for what the hell the drug was going to be. And then Jim Cornette was like, the motherfucker just wrote blank on the goddamn sheet. And I'm like, I would be pissed too if you're going to have something you don't have a name for it and you just have a blank there. I would be pissed too. God. But yeah, this is what Vince Russo gave us in TNA. I'm sure he was probably one of the ones that wanted Winter and Angelina Love to have a lesbian romance in another time, for God's sake. For those that remember that, holy shit. Anyway, I digress. That legit happened. They were lovers from long ago, and she friggin' drugged Angelina Love and made her a zombie, Cranberry style.
I remember that. That was so fucking stupid.
Yeah, we had a lot of shitty gimmicks. And Vince Russo is also the one that gave us Beaver Cleavage during the Attitude Era. It was Chaz from Headbanger, the Headbangers.
He did that?
That was Beaver Cleavage.
God.
Yep.
I'm waiting for Rob to say what he said earlier, but let's go with a beef eater.
But yeah. But yeah, Beaver cleavage was the gimmick. He was like, it was like Leave It to Beaver, black and white vignettes, 50 style, and Mother's Milk. And the woman who played his mom there passed away in that thing. But god dang it, man! Like it was supposed to be like an incestual angle, and I'm like, really, bro?
Yeah,
really, bro?
that's
no.
That's no from me, dog.
That was like Paul Burchill and Katie Lee Burchill in WWE. Vince was like, we're going to make them brother and sister that love each other. And then after the next week, they're like, nope, we're just going to be brothers and sisters. Yep.
I had a big run with this story. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, TNA was not better. We did have Claire Lynch. I'm an addict. Oh,
freaking clearly. Oh my god, yeah, I'm an addict. I'm pregnant. Oh wait, that was all done by Daniels and Kazarian. You bunch of pricks.
But yeah, God rest her soul. But still, that.
Yeah, that's actually bad. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine, but still was horrible. It was still such a horrible, bad taste angle where it was supposed to be like AJ and Dixie were getting it on, and then you have Serge Salinas, Dixie's real life husband, punch AJ Styles, and it was just like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then it turned out overall she wasn't ever pregnant, and then all of a sudden a letter left for him that's saying, I made it all up, Dixie made it, but and then obviously I don't know what happened after that, because obviously Daniels and that whole thing stopped, and then obviously then we found out she passed away, which is quite horrible, to be fair.
It reminds me of
better, to be fair.
Yeah, it reminds you when Jim Cornette got at Ed Ferrara back in the day. Ed Ferrara, who was Vince Russo's right-hand man. So Jim Cornette got pissed at Ed Ferrara because he did an angle with Marlena, Terry Runnels, who was Goldust's wife, and she was the gimmick was she was supposed to have a miscarriage, and it was in poor taste. And Jim Cornette's like, "What the hell are we doing here?" And Ed Ferrara's like, "Well, they did it on Dallas." I'm like, "This is not Dallas. This is professional wrestling. We're going to find it disgusting and distasteful. This is not a TV show on Primetime Network, friggin' Dallas, like JR and all them. It's like, it's a different.
Yes, I've watched that.
Yes. I know. It's a different demographic, okay? The Dallas fans and wrestling fans are different demographics and different type of shows. It's completely different. So that would not
I think
work.
The problem in wrestling, they like to use a lot of reality instead of, like, obviously, I know they're making it aware or people aware of it, but some of the time it's not appropriate to be like you just said about the miscarriage and stuff. Why would you even think about putting that live on it? Why? It's one of males' parents' worst nightmare. So why? No, nope. It was very controversial. I think it's wrong, but that's me who believes I kill people. So don't listen to the demons,
Well, look at our boy Abyss in TNA during 2007, where they started making him talk, and he's feuding with James Mitchell, and then he brings out Abyss's mom, and then it turns out that it was not Abyss's mom. Then it turned out
grandma, wasn't it?
No, it was that's a different one. That Grandma Jenny is completely different. That's a different one.
Funny as hell. I remember being like big fan of Grandma Jenny. She was hilarious. She had him right under, and even paid right under her thumb.
That was hilarious. No, the one I'm referring is the 2007 when James Mitchell brings in Abyss's mom, and the whole thing I'll reveal the secret, but it turns out it was not his mom who shot his father. It was Abyss protecting his mother, and that's what the whole thing was. So they had a whole little thing there before Abyss finally started talking and was with Sting. So yeah, Abyss is killing his daddy. Abyss is killing his daddy.
When Rosemary set him free, that's when the first time I heard him actually. Yes. Obviously, bear in mind, I've heard him talk throughout the years, but it was very little. It was like a few sentences or something like that. But then when Rosemary kind of did that thing with him where he removed the mask, you saw his face, he didn't stop talking then. And that was what kind of...
Well, he was beautiful.
Of course he was beautiful with all them lovely lines on his face. Bless him. He looks beautiful. We like demons that look like that.
Oh my goodness gracious. By the way, also another happy anniversary, since we did mention on the last show. Happy anniversary to the Hardys and Decay from Bound for Glory 2016. Still one of my favorite matches. Gave us Willow, it gave us Itchweed, it gave us the whole nine, man. Hell to the yes.
Rosemary did not like Itchweed. Especially not when he puts a pumpkin on her head. I think, she was allowed to be a little pissed off at that one.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. But yes, we'll get into
it.
We'll get into the Hardys in this one because we did get a little broken, but two other things. Two other things we did have today. There was videos airing on WWE social media, especially Twitter and Instagram. Footsteps, big black shoes, walking down a hallway. Like, who is it going to be? Who's this returning star? Some people are speculating the return of the Ring General Gunther. Some people are speculating Santos Escobar, since he's going to be on Raw tomorrow. Some people are speculating Andrade, as a joke, because they're saying WWE's trying to keep him for the year, because it's like, hey man, we're going to release you. We're going to hold you for a year extension unless you let you come back to the company, which is fucked up. Holding that over his head. Hey man, you won't be able to wrestle a year unless you come back. Just hold that over the head. Just hold the little dangling carrot, Andrade. And then the other one was, of course, Chris Jericho coming back to the WWE. So, Rob, what are your thoughts? Who do you think it is? Who are we thinking?
Suck my dick from the... No, Chris.
No, Chris.
Oh,
we don't do that here.
What the hell?
Stop you mid yeet.
Somebody should tell Chris, like, hey, Chris, if you're gonna come back here, can you lay off the "suck my dick from the back" tweets, please?
Yeah, there will be no sucking dick from the back.
No sucking dick from the back. Excuse me while I
Oh,
stretch.
fucking my dick. Yeet.
Yeet. Four.
I lost it.
But yeah, I was just kind of caught wind of this before we filmed the new TSK episode, which should be out soon. Shameless plug, cheap plug, all of that plugs, plugging it in, plugging it away. Some people are getting real detective like about it. I guess they noticed the type of shoes he's wearing, orthopedic shoes. And I guess somebody was saying that's Gunther. There's somebody who listened and heard a really faint, I guess, the theme song from Saturday night's main event. So what people are saying it's this is Gunther coming back, and this is the sell for John Cena's last match. It's just like, okay, cool, whatever, that's fine. If it's Andrade, I think that's pretty fucking funny.
The 1 year, Andrade, 1 year.
Considering he was just on AEW a couple weeks ago for one and done, apparently. And I know people are already talking about Jericho coming back, but I think he's locked down until December at least. So definitely not Jericho, not yet at least. I mean, if there's any place for Jericho to come back, it's probably going to be Royal Rumble.
Same.
And Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi this year. And
yeah,
how funny would that be? I agree with you on that wholeheartedly.
What was I supposed to say on that? It was just yay.
I know. Yeah. No, I agree. I have the same thing. Well, if you remember, Jericho's last appearance for WWE was the greatest Royal Rumble in 2018.
I was gonna say I think that was his last appearance, if I'm not mistaken. The greatest Royal Rumble.
He's not on tour currently right now. Isn't that what he's doing right now? Because I have seen some clips of him singing and doing stuff. So
he's touring.
Yeah, so I couldn't remember the name of the group. My bad. Sorry. Not that sorry, but
no, that's Fozzy. They're a good group.
They are. Yeah. 25 years since the debut album. How crazy is that, man?
It's pretty wild. Mad. Pretty wild.
So he's not actually wrestling right now.
No.
He finally took the hint.
Yeah.
After a year of us coming to bugger off.
I am the learning tree.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Okay. Was it? Hey guys. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Now, do you remember what Jericho's name was in Fozzy? Remember his alter ego was Mongoose
McQueen?
Mongoose McQueen, something like that. Yeah.
Mongoose McQueen. Okay, that really suits the high guys thing.
Yeah, good old Mongoose McQueen.
Yeah, but I will say this, like, to mention your point, like, if it's going through for Saturday night's main event, that's cool, because, him and Cena will kill it. Santos, I think, is a little far-fetched. I think they're going to probably do something else with him. Again, I laugh at the Andrade dangling the carrot. 1 year, Andrade. You better come back. You better
come back, amigo.
Come back, amigo.
You want to work.
You come back to work.
You don't come back here. Be tranquilo.
Be tranquilo, Andrade. Shut up. Tranquilo. Take the money, Andrade. Take the money.
Tranquilo.
Go to the corner and have a cry. Cheers.
with that being said, we go from the mystery as we have something that is not a mystery. And first, we have to give a congratulations because Karrion Kross just put on his Twitter machine that his mom is now cancer-free. Karrion Kross, give a little round of applause. Yay.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
You love to hear it.
Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, and so to go with someone who is also as a little spooky and mysterious like our boy Karrion Kross, at Heroes Immortales, we saw Pagano and Psycho Clown retain the AAA Tag Team Championship. And the Wyatt Six came out with the chair. Nikki Cross was spitting blood out her mouth, and they took out.
That's so fucking epic.
And they took out Pagano and Psycho Clown, and they're coming for the AAA Tag Team titles. When do I think it will take place? I'm going to go with NXT Gold Rush at the theater at Madison Square Garden. 2-night event. We do have AAA titles being defended, Evolve, NXT, everything, man. I got to say, give me some Wyatt Six and Psycho Clown and Pagano. Take it away.
That would be fun. I had mentioned in our chat yesterday, this would have been a cool opportunity to introduce Psycho Circus. And for those that don't know, that is Psycho Clown, Murder Clown, and Monster Clown. So we could bring the whole Psycho Circus with Pagano versus Gacy, Dexter, Rowan, and Uncle Howdy. Tio Howdy. ¿Dónde estás?
Come on, Unc. Come back, Unc.
Come back, Unc.
You know what was really funny? The last show we did is obviously us, not as us right now. The fact that I sat there and went, yeah, they're like, what's going on with AAA? We've done what, a day's split, and we're doing another show right now. And it's happened again. And I was like, but yeah, and was it the Demoness even said, I'll go find him? No, the Demoness will not go find him. I'm not putting that in the universe. The Demoness is looking for Uncle Howdy because he's not.
Where's our uncle?
But yeah, how are you? Come back. But Nikki being covered in blood, and yeah, I don't know. This is definitely
something you won't see in WWE for 500.
No, you will not. Something you will see in WWE for 500.
Yeah, it was just so cool the way she's just standing there. But it was the face, the eyes, like it was just like she just there. It was just so cool. Give me more of that. That is what's. Yeah, that's my like little thing. The whole thing. I'm like, but yeah, Uncle Howdy, get your butt back with him, please.
Come on, Unc. Where you at?
Do this to us again. Where you at, Unc? Seriously.
Yeah. Come on, Unc.
Come on.
I'm just hoping it's an injury or something. That's about it. That's the only thing I can think of that he got hurt. But I don't remember seeing him get hurt.
We know you're
up
here.
Until now.
Come on. Come on.
Come home. Come home.
Now.
Come back to Dartmouth. Now.
Speaking of home, on Impact this week, we are going back to House Hardy. It is the Halloween for the Hardys there, Hardy's Halloween. And I got to say one right now, green beans? Green beans? Huh?
Don't tell me you did it again, the green beans thing. I swore that if I ever saw Matt Hardy do that in Broken Road again, I would literally throw green beans at him.
Well, we might see it on Thursday as we got the Hardy's Halloween on Thursday.
I'm going to say one thing, right? Jeff dedicating his face to Bray was awesome. Yes. The only thing, why did he have a third eye? That's the only part. The third eye, yeah, I know, he was saluting the triangle, whatever. But yeah, there was like the third eye, but he still looked amazing, and mad love for Jeff for doing it. But yeah, wow.
Well,
up Uncle a minute ago.
I kind of want to know what type of contacts he's using. Those were really bright red. They looked really good. They looked really good.
I swear he must have like a whole empire of contacts. I say that about you though as well. You've got an empire of contacts. I do as well, but I just can't.
The red looked really good. Even Tatum, like her eyes looked really good too.
Oh, we'll get to Tatum in a minute. Good lord.
She looks second amazing.
The video that they did with the culling before Halloween Havoc, where they're all just walking around and being spooky, was excellent. Like, if y'all have not seen it on socials, like, it was fantastic.
It was.
And, kind of.
And low key, man, it really got me thinking about Dutch and Vince.
Can we get the righteous up in this piece, please? Please? Please?
Good lord. Them and the culling together.
Hey! Putting into the universe.
I don't hate it.
Did you also notice that besides Jeff Hardy, like Nico mentioned with the Fiend mask, did you notice that they did the Deleter of Worlds like Jeff was doing, like the thing? And that was cool too. I popped.
That was cool. Yeah,
that was very cool. Did you like him coming out to the Woken theme song? The I Am Woken.
No,
no.
No. Rebby and Matt, they own the rights to the what's
the broken. Bro, fade away and classify yourself as obsolete.
The delete suite, whatever it's called.
Suite,
we talked about this on the TSK. Cheap plug number 2. Because Dan was pissed about it. Dan was pissed about it too. Because like you've got the potential to use this song and you chose to use this bullshit Woken thing. When I saw Woken appear on the board, it was just like,
what,
bro?
Really?
To be fair, Rebby did play that piece originally on the piano, like I said on the TSK chat as well. That she played it. So what rights did they have to say she couldn't play it when it was her own music that she wrote? So why did they have any? You know.
I mean, you could ask Matt, and I'm sure Matt would ask Rebby, and Rebby would have did it.
Yeah, if he wasn't babysitting.
I mean, I get it from the stance of he was
woken. They have a lot of kids.
I know the Woken was. I had the same feeling because everybody was mixed. It was like, oh, it's cool he brought the Woken back, but I'm like, wait a minute, he doesn't need to use this because they can say broken. They're the Broken Hardys now. They don't need the Woken anymore. This is not 2017 anymore. For the nostalgia, I get it. It was cool to also pay the tribute with Bray when they were the Leader of Worlds, but still, you could have used more Broken stuff. I understood it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it too much.
Did not.
Like I said, I like the dedication, but the third eye thing I don't understand. I really don't, because Bray did not have a third eye, but it was still mad love because I understood the whole meaning behind it. Because isn't that when Matt and Bray started? Is this what it was dedicated to?
Yeah.
Am I right? I'm getting good at being right about stuff. It's getting
up in here, Nico. That's what I'm saying. Encyclopedia up in this bitch.
Look at you on a roll. 2 shows in a row.
Oh no, right? I mean, I'm awake as well, but also the clocks went backwards. So my timing was a little bit. So I'm going, what time are you saying we're doing this? And you were like, well, and I was like, yeah, okay, but it's gone backwards. So you mean now earlier or an hour later?
I'm just saying, man. The encyclopedia, the facts are coming, Nico. You and Robert over here, stat man, stat woman. Let's go, man. The stats are flowing. The stats are. So let's get into the show now. I cannot wait to talk about the Broken Hardys because I can talk about how Mama Lark got pissed at the outcome of that match. So we'll get to that in a second.
Hey, Mama Lark.
Yeah, my mom was not happy about the Hardys losing. All right, so we'll start with the first match because it brought us a lot of goodness and joy. This made me feel like the Super X Cup in Japan, the World Cup that they did for TNA when they feature a lot of the X Division talents from Mexico, Japan, and all over international-wise. And it reminded me of like when Hector Garza would open up early TNA pay-per-views and multi-man matches, kind of also like he did in WCW with the Cruiserweights. As we started this fine PLE off, it was Javon Evans and Leon Slater against Mr. Iguana and La Parka. We saw a lot of drop kicks to booties. We saw Laesca doing a suicide dive and Laesca getting up and biting them on their hands. There were a couple miscues. They both went for a cutter and they both kind of went at the same time, which was hilarious.
That was pretty funny.
It was. They did a lot of great dives. It was what you would expect from a high-octane aerial assault, and the finish came where Leon Slater caught La Parka with the cutter, and then, of course, Leon Slater got the Swanton 450, which is still one of the most impressive doggone things I've ever seen on Mr. Iguana for the 1-2-3. From top to bottom, it made sense because we're continuing the Javon Evans-Leon Slater as a tag team deal. And also, we got the highlight AAA out with Mr. Iguana and La Parka. It didn't hurt them for losing. It gave AAA a nice showcase, and it gave all these gentlemen a great showcase. So, Rob, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on this match?
100% agree. And to kind of touch on your point, and we made this point during the TSK show, plug number 5.
How are you going to plug it? Actually, it's in the same one now.
We were talking about how this match didn't feel like a WWE match. This felt like we were in Arena Mexico, that we were in the arena down in Tijuana. This was a total AAA match, and you can see it was evident in the way that the pacing of the match, the way they kind of broke off into doing the things with Layeska, it was really paced very, very well. And I think it was cool that everybody kind of got to display what they're capable of. And I think for an opening match, this was the right call for the opening match, because this was definitely something to get the crowd into it and just kind of get everybody hyped and ready for the show. And everybody looks so good. And with Javon and Leon Slater getting the win, this kind of just pushes them forward as a tag team. And I think this is a really cool tag team that can do a lot of good. And I'm excited for it.
The other thing I'll add before we get Nicola's thoughts on this fine matchup, get some demonness wisdom. Yeah, I have to add the point of, we did see after the Hardys match. Now, Javon and Leon were like, hey, you think we should have helped him out? And he goes, no, the OG said to stay in the back. And everybody was complaining online. And the grown men were crying, to quote Osiris Griffin. As we saw at Bound for Glory, the matchup between Leon Slater and Javon Evans was interrupted by Dark State. And they actually mentioned it. So I'm going to tell you right now, I am excited for Leon Slater and Javon Evans to go against Dark State's Deion Lennox and Osiris Griffin for the tag titles. I think that is a perfect matchup to have the next feud for them in the NXT tag titles. I think that definitely works perfectly. And they addressed it. So that, I have to just add, was a nice little detail. So with that being said, Demon Wisdom, let us know your thoughts on this match.
I liked it. It was fast paced, like Rob said. I said it earlier as well. That there was something going on. You wasn't lost. You wasn't bored. I like Mr. Iguana. He makes me laugh. He's funny. I like the little puppet things. God knows why, because I don't like puppets, but that makes sense. I like being a puppeteer, but it doesn't mean I like playing with puppets. Well, we'll see. Anyway, not the point. Wrong show. Anyway. Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. There was a lot of maneuvers going on. Yeah, it was a good way to start the show, like you and Rob have just said. I can't put any demon wisdom on that one.
Well,
you should always said it all.
Leon Slater, one of the very few Londoners that
Nicola likes.
I like Leon Slater. He's awesome.
We'll get to the one she doesn't like in a moment here.
If I can finally say what I really want, because on the TSK, I was very, very
vocal.
Good again.
I was good. She's actually very polite.
I was, and it's a different Demoness was actually running around more than me, because
I think she's actually Nicola's going to turn up when we get to that match.
Oh,
I think she's going to turn up well before that.
Let me just say, as Nicola mentioned that we all like Layeska, could you imagine if Mr. Iguana said, you know what, we're going to make an Iguana Labubu? What if he did that?
I would literally stab it and set fire to it.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I've already Kara's threatened to create a PO box for me the other day, thanks to watching our stupidness. I was going to tell you the other day on the Halloween show, but because we were still in that frame of mind, she watched our show and she watched us talk about PO boxing, and she was like, "Mum, you've got to let me create you one. Put it on the show so I can actually send you the boo-boos." I was like, "I will kill you if you do." So thank God she didn't, luckily, but she's threatening to now, just to entertain you two and everyone else in the world, to see if people would send me them. If I'd set fire to them online.
Imagine getting that call from the post office. Oi, we've got 400 boxes here.
Right, well, send some over to America, because my two friends over there want them too.
What's in the boxes, man?
What is in the box? Probably no. My mum was waiting for this. She waits every show. She's like, they're going to bring up the baby just to piss her off more.
Hi, Mom.
Screw you. They're little demons.
They get chucked out. They get chucked out of her house window, and then she bars you from her house again.
It's like New Japan, like how they have so many animes. Can you make like an anime for Labubu?
They already did.
Oh, they did? Okay. Never mind.
I'm embarrassed because I keep getting sent stuff. Also, now we've mentioned Labubu, I get sent so many pictures and shit from people in my messenger, and I want to murder you all. Stop doing it.
Stop sending pictures of
Stop
Labubu.
it. This is crazy shark all over again, isn't it? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This is that all over again. That's the boo-boos.
Well, as Nicola just mentioned the word crazy, let's get even more craziness as our next matchup featured the NXT North American Championship being defended and on the line as the champion All Ego Ethan Page defended against El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. and the Day of the Dead match, which I'm going to say right now, Ethan Page got busted open hard way. I don't know if it was the chair that he accidentally got hit with or it was the stairs, but that boy got busted hard way during that matchup. Oh, we saw slams on trash cans. We saw trash can lids. We saw once again a drop kick to the bootay using a chair. We saw so many things from these men, and Ethan Page did the ultimate disrespect, ripping that mask off of El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. Pissed him off. He's a dickhead. You dickhead, Ethan Page. Every part of this match was just intense. We saw tables. We saw everything get set ablaze. It was one of those things where this was a fun brawl, and these two have great chemistry. I got to give it to El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. His father was great on the Lucha Libre side. He is following in his footsteps. And Ethan Page is just Ethan Page. And, you know, he's got the tightest tits in the game, as we know. The finish came where we saw a top rope. We saw the finish where there was a top rope twisted grin through the table. 1, 2, 3, right outcome, right call. Again, another featured spot for AAA. It brings us even more to see maybe we can do something out of Triple Mania when Worlds Collide. I dug it. Ethan Page went over. Rob, tell us through it. Ethan Page, Dr. Wagner Jr.
You know what? This match was probably the one I wasn't too thrilled about. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but I don't think this match had any business being as good as it was because it told a really, really good story. I think especially once he ripped his mask off and that, yeah. We did that during the CSK show too.
Boo.
I did. Wait, I'll explain why. Carry on.
But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I knew the match was going to be good, but to the capacity that it was, like, holy shit. Like, I wouldn't mind if they ran this back. This was a really well put together match.
Agreed wholeheartedly. Now, Nicola, your thoughts on Ethan Page and El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., Day of the Dead.
Okay, so I do not hate the man with the tightest tits in the game. I do not hate
tits in the game.
I got it wrong again, but whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway, I thought the match was good. I hate any wrestler that does it to luchadors. I've always had a thing about it. Why do you have to remove the masks? There is no fucking point. It's not. It annoys me. So when he did it, I was just like, no, you're a piece of shit. But I love the match all the same. But why remove something that doesn't need to be removed? I know it's part of heel. I get that, but for me, that's just disrespectful. Even though I call people dickheads and send them to suck my dick. But all I'm saying is that annoys me, that stuff. So yeah, it was a good match. He deserved to win. I think I said I wanted him to win originally, but not when it comes to the removing of the masks. I hate it. I've hated it for years.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And it's just disrespectful to them.
I think
they hide their faces for a reason. Why do they have to be fucking shown because some ego arsehole wants to go, this is what they look like in reality. Suck my dick, fuck right off. Yeet. You dickhead, scrap it off.
There's a new one, suck my ass. Go suck my ass.
Don't suck someone else.
It's kind of sus.
It's kind of sus.
Hey, yo, what does he mean by that?
Why you gotta say it like that?
All I said was, suck my dick, you dickhead, scratch your ass.
Go scratch your ass.
There we go.
So
yeah, I hate that stuff. That's my opinion on that anyway.
So I will say this: it's a Lucha Libre.
He's gonna love me.
It's the Lucha Libre tradition. You don't remove the mask. It's sacred.
Yeah, you don't
do it. And also, I think with Ethan Page, it goes back to the fact that Nicola and I have followed Ethan Page since the Chandler Park.
Yeah.
It's the Chandler Park thing. It's the Chandler part.
That's why I can't hate him. I just thought that move in itself was just a real shitty move by you, Ethan. But whatever, I still like it. So just don't fucking do it again.
Now,
Or I'll come and stop. Yeah.
So to quote the legendary and late great Road Warrior Hawk, here comes the match. As our next matchup features Zarya filling in for Sol Ruca as she defends the NXT Women's North American Championship against Blake Monroe, coming out as the bride of Chucky. She came out as the bride of Chucky, man. Come on, man. Kissing in the mirror, glamour. Oh my goodness. So
I never wanted to throw someone through a mirror so much in my life.
So the matchup was,
and I can do that.
The matchup starts where she works over the arm and the shoulder of Zarya. The match was fun. We saw the power game by Zarya hitting multiple spears and multiple power maneuvers. Sol Ruca, like the good friend that she is, slammed Zarya's shoulder back into place after going through the steel steps to make sure that was sweet. That was a nice little twist. And then Blake Monroe and her are brawling. They're chasing each other outside of the ring. And Blake Monroe, being the cunning woman that she is, she kicked Sol Ruca's crutch from out of under her, and she knew Zarya, much like in the Battle Royal where she eliminated herself, was going to check on Sol Ruca, hits the glamour shot DDT on the outside, does it again in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Blake Monroe is your new NXT Women's North American Champion. She did not get to use the hair pick like we saw on NXT. It came close, but we didn't get to see it. Look, I'm happy for Blake Monroe because for such a short time, she has gained such a great character, and she has gained gold here in NXT, adding the woman from hell to the Blake Monroe character. But yeah, Sol Ruca, I can sense the heel turn coming. I said it on the last show. You have to make Sol heel because with Zarya, you're thinking, okay, she's going to turn on her. But the twist of Sol Ruca turning heel because, hey, I love that North American Championship and you lost it for me. It tells a story right there in itself. So, Rob, your thoughts on Zarya and Blake Monroe becoming the new Women's North American Champion?
Yeah, I thought this was a pretty good match. The overall psychology of it was, I think, very well put together, where they were concentrating on the body part and just kind of attacking that throughout the whole match. It was really cool because I think this kind of tells us a really cool story. And I know a lot of people probably don't expect Sol Ruca to be a heel, considering the character that she is, this happy surfer beach character. What a heel character would look like for Sol Ruca, I don't know. And I guess that's probably the most intriguing thing about it, is that we don't know what a heel character would look like for her. And I think that's also exciting because it could be literally anything. As far as what's next with Zarya, I don't know, but it was kind of cool to see her in this kind of big moment because I know she hasn't been in NXT very long, but to see her in this big moment was really cool. Blake Monroe, it's cool. It's cool to see a little bit of Mariah May.
Wait, sorry, one person. Never mind, Karen.
It's cool to see a little bit of Mariah May in the Blake Monroe character. So good luck to her.
Last thing I'll add, I mean, you mentioned how can a surfer character become heel? I mean, look at the transition back in the day. We had Tyler Rex when he was the surfer gimmick with the friggin' dreads, and then they made him a heel. He was this badass with dreads, just mollywhopping everybody, and then he transitioned to what he is now. So I mean, it's and that's not a bad thing. But I look at it from a stance like this. That was another character that really sticks out in my head of the surfer character, and then we get this dark type of vibes with it. So, I mean, hey, if Tyler Rex could do it, I think Sol Ruca could do it. I mean, for such a short time, she's fantastic.
Absolutely. She's great.
Now, Nicola, we saved the best for last.
Let her rip.
Let it rip. Your thoughts on Blake Monroe winning in the match with Zarya? Hit it, Maine.
Okay, so everyone assumes I hate it. I've said this on the other show. I'm going to say it now. She's talented in the ring. I just don't like her character. I think it's shit. It's rubbish. I did not agree with the fact that she's been in NXT how long?
146 days.
Did you really say that, or did you count that? Come on, man. 146 days? What?
Yes, sir.
We counted it.
You All right, go ahead. All right, stat man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's a stat man. Come on, this man knows better dates than we do. Literally. But yeah, no, I am pissed that she's been there that amount of time and she's walked in and they've gone, here's a belt. There's no build up. There's no massive story. There's no lead up. And I mean, not just in NXT. I said this about TNA, WWE, all of them. If someone comes in, build the story. Do not just go, here you go, here's a belt. But then I can't really say that because I'm world champion, Max Wrestler right now. But yeah, you know, so I can't really say that shit. But you know what I mean. I like the fact she's won. I'm liking the character. I'm liking that there is a darkness. Do not ever compare her to a demoness again, or she will literally be drowned. Just saying.
Oh, now that rant was definitely worth it for listening to that, Nicola. And I
Oh yeah, some of that's got to be edited out.
It's all right. Robert's saying that Blake Monroe's been in NXT for 146 days. It's like my mom always saying, did you know that Roman Reigns was champion for 1,003? Like, I know you love Roman Reigns. I get it, Mom. Thank you. Anyway, I digress. Hi, Mom. It's one of those.
Oh, this show's going to disappear because me saying what I said just now.
No, I concur with you because I remember I used to, back in the days of like mid-2000s WWE, it reminds me of like when Lance Cade, God rest his soul, and Trevor Murdoch came in and they beat the Hurricane and Rosie, God rest his soul, and they were only on the roster for 3 weeks and they won the World Tag Team titles. They've done that a lot with a lot of people where they just come in main roster, then boom, here's a title. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it.
I mean, we said it with TNA. We said it with like Ricky Starks came in.
Yep.
Now he's champ. Blake Monroe comes in. He's now champ, and it's just like at least give. I prefer the build-ups of things. So like it makes sense in the end if they're going to get someone to do it. But Blake Monroe was just thrown in and told, "There you go. There's a belt. Have a great day."
Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Well, I mean,
whatever.
Yeah, we'll put the counter up because I've lost count too. So I hear you. Blake Monroe comes in. She's a baby face with Jordan Grace, Muscle Muffin, by the way. And then we get that. Then we get that feud. She wins, and then she loses, and then she snips little snippety snip of the hair of Jordan.
Did we ever get Muscle Muffin on a t-shirt?
No, we should have.
No.
Man. And then now she's a North American champion. Yes, I agree. It's been very quick since she's been in NXT.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was getting at is the fact that it's just too quick. She should have had a lot more. But then again, so should a lot of people, but they never do. They're like, here's the title. Have a great day. I don't know why I said that, but it's
have a great day. Here's the okay. I can't even see that now unless somebody comes in. Here's the title. Have a good day. I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee it, man.
People like sitting on his desk like that. So, every day. See ya.
See ya. So,
in my case, they get the fuck out. Here's your title. Get the fuck out.
Oh my goodness. So, 2 other backstage notes. We saw Miles Bourne and Tavian Heights in the back talking to Ava, who was dressed like the little devil herself. They talked about the fact that Josh Briggs came up to them and they wanted, who's the better of the two. And Miles Bourne was just like, hey, man, I've done more than you, Tavian. And Tavian's like, no, Miles, you can shut the fuck up is pretty much what he said without roughly saying it. So we're going to have a match between the two on NXT this week. And I got to tell you something right now. Keep Miles Bourne babyface. He's perfect as a babyface. He's a sympathetic babyface that works. If you want to give somebody an edge, Tavian needs to turn heel. Tavian needs that with what we saw with the flag match and everything there. Let Tavian turn heel, for the God's sake, because he can't cut a promo. He doesn't have a bag of dicks in his mouth. That's the only plus side. But at the same time, too, and adds more. It adds more of an intensity to Tavian Heights as far as the character and him being this badass Olympian. So that's where I would go there. And then on the other side of the coin, we had Jordan Grace dressing up like Velma, Jinkies, and being with Carmelo Hayes' being Squeeze herself, Kailani Jordan, and everything that we saw in that. Kailani's going the more heel route, and she's jealous because, I have the title and you don't. And Jordan Grace slapped the living bejesus out of Kailani Jordan, and she told her she was going to regret it. I got to tell you right now, I'm looking forward. Muscle Muffin. I'm looking forward to the Knockouts title match on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it. Kailani's got an edge. Jordan wants the title. Let's go.
Can Jordan wear the Velma?
Can we do that?
Naughty.
Jonathan Gresham, you lucky man. That's all we're going to say.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, Gresh.
You're right. You guys hot.
I only got one thing to say.
No comment, but she's hot, yeah.
All right,
I agree with him.
Let's just say it right now. Not only are Robert and I down with the thickness, but thick thighs save lives. Robert Davis, can I get a witness?
Hallelujah.
Thank you. Oh, my.
We're going to Titty City if you want to go to the Lonely Island.
No. You go Titty City. I'm going Lonely Demon Island. I'm fine over here, fam. I might find some dodgy fuckers over there that have been missing for months.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Fuck land, I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
But you two go play over there. I'm going on the hunt over there because souls.
Well, are you and hi mom? Are you and your mom gonna go on the Venga bus together? I know that song.
Oh fuck! I'd burn it.
It's probably LeBoo was on the bus, so yeah.
That's why I'm not going near it. Yeah, the Venga bus now controlled by my mum and the Boo Boo in the front, and she's driving.
Just driving, then the song comes on. I know that song, La Boo Boo.
You know what? This. Oh my days! Hi, mum. Yeah, we're ripping you now because you started the La Boo Boo, then the Venga bus. No, the Venga bus thing was first. Me and Mike were recording the show, and she was in. This is a fun story about my mother. There's many. We was recording the show, and my mum was kind of like here, just talking to the kids, and me and Mike were whatever. And all you heard, this random Mike said, "The Venga bus." 10 seconds later, she's up dancing, singing to herself. I know this song. I don't.
It was 5 years ago, and it's still funny 5 years later. So
yeah, but no, we made the Boo Boo to the fucking Venga bus, and I'm both on our way out.
So the show was promo.
And it's a blue one, by the way. It's getting burned.
So the show was Promo Slam 2020, and oh god, who the hell was it? It was Andrade. Andrade, here's the carrot dangling it. And it was Andrade and Angel Garza against the Street Profits for the tag titles. This is during the pandemic era, and they were managed by Zelina Vega and Dazzy Dangerously, aka Dickhead Daz, as we now know. Dickhead Daz, we love you, Daz. Dickhead Daz. You dickhead. Dickhead Daz was talking about, they're the Vega Boys because they were
promoter show, asshole.
Yeah, actually, excuse me. Excuse you.
Yes. So Dazzy was calling them the Vega Boys because they were managed by Zelina Vega. And I said, it's more like the Venga Boys. And then I started playing, and then we all laughed. And then Nico's mom, I know that song.
You just heard it in the background say it. And then all you heard was Mike and Dazzy start laughing and me going, oh shit, I can't laugh. She's going to slap me. But then she did. Then she's just standing in the middle of my living room and she's dancing away to this half a song that Mike had played. And then she kept playing it after. It was great. Because every time she played it, now it's a long, all-time joke that the Venga bus is coming and she's fucking driving it with Le Boo.
Well, I will say this. We do like to party, and we do like what happened in this next matchup, as it was for the NXT Women's Championship, Tatum Paxley being accompanied by the calling.
Amazing.
Izzy Dame, Nico Vance, and Sean Spears against JC Jane, Fallon Henley, and Lainey Reed in her corner. This match was awesome. Like, Tatum came out, like Robert mentioned earlier, with the contacts. They look creepy. Tatum,
awesome.
She's awesome as hell, cool as hell. This girl's been working her butt off. Her and JC Jane had a hell of a match. We saw the Fatal Influence get involved and friggin' put a sleeper on Nico Vance and Sean Spears. We saw everything that they went out of everywhere with the kitchen sink. They used everything but the kitchen sink. But these two had great chemistry. JC Jane, as much as we are not the biggest fans of JC Jane, we got to give her credit where credit is due. And we absolutely will. But yeah, man. And then we saw
the shit out of Izzy Dame.
Yes, she did. She did. Boy,
that whole match was off the chain.
Yes. And Izzy Dame would then go on to, we're going to think she's going to hit Tatum, but then she moved. JC Jane, as Robert said, took the thing to Izzy Dame, then the finisher, 1, 2, 3. Tatum Paxley wins. I believe, what's it called? The Cemetery Drive is her move now?
Drive.
Thank you. Badass name for a badass champion. She deserves it. That's all you could say. Go back and watch the match because we love us some Tatum here on Deep Into the Heart.
We do.
Let's go, girl.
I've loved watching her evolution from normal to darkness. I said this on the other show too.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I love.
We definitely went into depth on this one because being spooky characters, we feel that we have the authority to speak on spooky characters, and to watch Tatum kind of flesh out this spooky character, coming from a powerlifting background and a cheerleading background, and just how awesome she kind of went from this evolution of just being kind of this normal character to this like kind of creepy stalker fan to this just full on, spooky character has been amazing. She's got the mannerisms down. She's got, the head tilts and in the way she looks at the camera. It's like, goddamn, like we couldn't have done it better ourselves.
We're both saying about that. Like the same thing the Rock basically just said, I said as well, which is watching someone evolve as a dark or a spooky character is amazing because you watch them go through different kind of psychological things as well. It's not just your whole body you're changing, it's your mentality as well. And it's really cool to watch it for someone like that. I mean, we do this all the time, so we kind of know it, but it was cool to watch her evolution of it, and it's cool. We love spooky. That's because we are.
It is our thing. But even her moveset, if you've watched Tatum from the beginning till now, it's almost a different person. That 450 she hit.
Oh,
I don't.
No.
I mean, I can't recall any woman hitting 450 as clean as that.
I mean, Bianca, but also at the same time too, like Bianca's has been a little bit sloppy at times, but that Tatum did was smooth.
God damn, that was smooth. And you're right, Bianca has hit one pretty good, but like her moveset has improved tremendously. And you go to the comments on some of the pictures that Tatum posted this morning, and there's not one negative comment, one bad comment. It's all, you deserve it. You did the work. You deserve this. And you're not going to get an argument out of me, or probably any of us for that matter. She did the work, and she absolutely deserves this. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Now I'm excited for the Izzy Dame feud and where we go from that, from what we saw with their interaction in the match. I agree with you both. It reminds me of her character and her mannerisms. Like, it's like, okay, I got the spooky stuff. I got the facials. I can be athletic, but I also can kick your ass at the same time. I think it also reminds me of, like, there's a little Daphne in there. There's a little Rosemary. There's a little Wendy Chu in there. There's a lot of...
There's Sue Young in there as well, weirdly.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Your time has come. But minus the flatulence and the farts, as we know, when it comes to Sue Young.
Yeah. You made a point, which I'm going to clarify, because I'm not in demon face right now. I do prefer Blake Monroe to Madison Rain, and that is a fact. There you go, Blake. I do prefer you, or Blake, to Madison Rain, because she screams and it sounds like she's farting. So, yeah, you know.
Listen.
And funny, oh, by the way, and also, where the beautiful people were inducted, they didn't bring her name up, did they?
Oh,
they thanked everyone, but not that motherfucker.
They didn't bring a lot of names up, but I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna bring up Madison Rain. No, they're not gonna bring up Madison Rain.
No, they did not, but they did bring up someone else, and I've forgotten what his name was. But yeah, what was his name?
Billy Gunn.
They brought up Kit because Kit's a legend, but they don't bring up someone that was a member of. Think about it.
So did
That's
you hear
what I like him.
Well, did you hear the rumor why there might be heat between them? So it's just a rumor online, but when they were in Ring of Honor together, and Madison Rain wanted to do the beautiful. Yep, Madison Rain wanted to do the beautiful people in Ring of Honor, and friggin'. Oh God, whoever the guy. Oh, Joe Koff, excuse me, the one who passed away, Joe Koff, the head of ROH, was like, no. Because he saw her as the girl who puts over the younger talent, and then they put Mandy Leon with the beautiful people, and they were the Allure, which was still cool and nice because it was the younger girl. And then Madison Rain said, "Okay, deuces, I'm out of here. I'm going back to TNA." And that was
Yeah, I
Madison.
did hear that. Yeah, I did hear that at the time. That was a big thing as well.
That makes so much fucking sense.
Yep.
How did she have the right to turn around and claim the name Beautiful People when she weren't the original two, which were obviously Madison and Angelina?
Yeah, she
You
came late.
cannot all of a sudden, I know, but you can't all of a sudden be like, oh, well, I was part of this gimmick, now I'm taking it. No, fuck right off. They made that clear.
Yeah.
That was their thing, and they carried it on for years. And I did love it when fucking Velvet went for Madison, when she was in her like bully, as I called it, bully gear or whatever,
Which
and
they are not,
chasing Angelina around the ring as well because she didn't like Angelina at the time either.
which they are not together anymore in real life. Her and Bully Ray are not together anymore.
Oh, of course, they never were in reality, were they?
Oh, they were. They
They
were.
were. Yeah, they
Oh,
were.
they were.
Yeah.
All right, because I remember she was with Chris Sabian as well
That's
at the
my
beginning.
thing. That is my thing.
Yeah, why? How do you go from Sabian to Bully?
That's what I'm saying. How do you go from Chris Sabin to Bully Ray?
I don't know if that's an upgrade or downgrade, because, yeah. But whatever, Velvet's fit and pretty, and she does what she does, so yeah.
But yes, I will still never forget. Hey, Joe, I have this idea. You know, since they're coming in, how about we put the beautiful people back together? No. No. Well, that was the reason why they said she left. Creative differences. Yeah, because you wanted the beautiful people in Ring of Honor, and they didn't. That was not the plan for you. They wanted you to put over the younger talent. And you're just like, okay, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, but then that's always been Madison's character, even if she was beautiful people or Queen Bee or whatever she's
Queen
played.
Bee,
It's always
Queen
been the
Bee.
same. Queen Bee or whatever it was when she had the fucking ref chasing after her and he kept giving her flowers.
Killer Queen. Let's go. Friggin'
Killer
her.
Queen. She was no Killer Queen.
Her and
She was
Earl
black
Hebner.
and
She was
freaking-
making out with Earl Hebner. Oh my goodness gracious. For those who
How
remember that.
desperate can you get?
Oh.
You
Well, we will,
watch me get in trouble today. Nicola's been let loose again.
well, I will say this. We're about to let loose even more, as my mom did on this outcome of this fine matchup. So we are now at the Broken Rules match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Their championship reign was a mere 17 days, as Dark State's Dion Lennox and Osiris Griffin defeated the Broken Hardys. Man, Matt nuts. 51-48. Matt does a leg drop through the table. Jeff does a friggin' splash through the table. Man, these two went at it. Thank God it was a gimmick match. It was better than their showdown match. Osiris Griffin speared Matt Hardy through the barricade. Dion Lennox with the jump over the barricade to Jeff. These two went balls to the wall. Everybody just went nuts. Cutler James took a bump. Shaquan Sugars took a bump. Everybody worked their asses off on this. And Jeff motherfudging Hardy, Brother Nero, goes on top.
Killed himself again.
There's two tables. Matt's holding that ladder, and Osiris Griffin moved, and he went through two tables, much like it reminded me of when he wrestled Rob Van Dam for the hardcore title on SmackDown in 2001 when he went through that table. Jeff Hardy is out of his goddamn mind. I had flashbacks to TLC 2000, friggin' WrestleMania 17, TLC 2. Oh, good God, man. But yeah, Jeff is just out of his mother.
There was no bounce, no give. I think his head missed the table too. So it's just like,
you know what gets me the most out of most of this? Jeff is older than Matt. We've had this conversation already today because I said it earlier.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is, Matt should really stop now. Even though Jeff is more fucking broken and insane and delusional now than he ever was. Delete, I get that, but I mean, he missed that, and that was a bad bump to take. Then again, this is Jeff. He likes to break his bones, as we know.
That spear through the barricade wasn't nice either.
No, it was not polite. That was not polite at all.
No.
Oh,
I just think that after watching, 3D Bully and Devon, a part of me really wants to see the Hardys do this now, because they are not as young as they were, and are still trying to do Jeff, why are you trying to jump off fucking ladders still?
I did pop.
No, I love and respect you, but fuck's sake, stop it.
I did pop when Nicholas said 3D because these mofos gave them a 3D in the match. And I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I was watching.
And
I
Booker
know.
T was like, "Oh, you don't want any of that smoke.
Oh, so,
Dark State doesn't want that smoke."
I got to say, though, Rob and I have called them Retribution Light. And we were like, okay, what are we doing with this? But I got to say, for the last X amount of months, they've been doing this. I'm starting to like them. They added the comedic relief with why you got to say it like that, man, with Cutler James, which was cool. But I got to say, they've been impressing. Like I said, if they stay on the right trajectory, don't get hurt, they'll be fabulous. But the finish game where Matt Hardy was in the tree of whoa, and then Jeff gets the Doomsday Device off the ladder from Dion. Osiris, Jeff threw the table 1, 2, 3. Brother Nero took the pin because Matt Hardy could not get out of the tree of whoa, to quote Blossom.
Well, leave him up there.
And now Dark State are the 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions. They still got the TNA Tag Titles. So let's see where this goes.
They went through so many tables.
I know.
Brother Nero.
Brother Nero
is very broken.
And my
he's going to act like a motherfucker. I swear to God, he must have woke up this morning going, "I can't walk. I am crippled."
Probably.
So, like I mentioned, Mama Lark was
Think about it. We're the same ages as, well, they're a bit older than us, but we do something stupid like coughing our backs are gone. So what the fuck are them not doing? Fucking Spider-Man.
Mama Lark was not happy with the outcome of this. So as soon as they won, she's like, oh, for really? Like, come on, that pisses me off. Like, they couldn't even give him like a good run. Like, she was not happy because like, and why did Jeff have to take the pin? I don't know.
Because they can't be bothered to make Matt take the pins anymore because he's always taking the goddamn pins. So they're going to make Jeff do it.
Mama Lark was not happy because we've been Hardy Boys fans like forever and ever, like all of us are. And she was like, that pisses me off. And the fact that they lost it after 17 days. And I even told her, I'm like, they didn't need to win. Oh, I don't care. I wanted them to win. I'm like, all right, claws back. Take it back. But
She's not wrong though. I actually agree that 17 days weren't long enough. But at the same time, they're not as young as they used to be. They're not freaking 20. They're however old.
51 and 48.
And let me guess, Jeff's the 48-year-old, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's more broken than the 51-year-old. That makes sense. Jesus.
But yes, it doesn't hurt the Hardys. It elevates the Dark State. And like I mentioned earlier, we get them against Leon and Javon. Let's see where the Hardys go next with the TNA Tag Team titles over there in Impact Wrestling. So looking forward to it, man. But that was a hell of a match to end the State of Doc feud with the Hardy Boys. And then we end off this fine program. Like I said, this whole show from top to bottom was just solid, just really a fun show. That's just what wrestling is. It should be a fun show. And then we get to the main event of Ricky Saints against Whoop That Trick. Whoop That Trick. Whoop That Trick. Trick Williams for the NXT World Championship. What? I didn't hate it. I did not hate this match. I thought everybody, again, worked hard. The bookend through the announce table from Trick Williams to Ricky Saints. Holy hell. That table went bada boom, man. Bada boom. Everybody, they worked their butts off, man. Ricky Saints, from his 10 years thus far in NXT, has been killing it. Trick Williams has evolved so much, especially as a heel. Hollywood Trick, if you will, as he's been calling himself. The finish came where he finally got that spear, and Ricky Saints' new move is that springboard tornado DDT, no more Rochambeau, if you will, right now. And he retains. Rochambeau, baby. Rochambeau. And Ricky Saints retains. It was a solid main event. It's going to continue. You know, the feud's going to continue. But I think Trick in the Chase. There you go. There's a little matchup. Trick in the Chase going for the title makes perfect sense. And Ricky has just got the title. So we're going to have a nice little run with Ricky. Rob, your thoughts on Ricky Saints and Trick Williams?
Yeah. I talked about this in the other show. Cheap plug number 7.
Yup.
Yeet. Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
But we were kind of talking about the Ricky Saints character and there's just something that feels kind of off about it. Like it feels like a watered down version of Ricky Starks. There's like little tiny fragments of Ricky Starks in there, but it's not the Ricky Starks that we all have come to know and love, and which is fine. WWE are going to do their WWE things, but this kind of early in the run, I thought the match was fine. I don't know, it between the commentary with Booker T just putting Trick over like a motherfucker. Boy, it kind of made Ricky look like a chump.
Like a chump, eh? Like a chump. Eh?
What?
Like a chump. Should not be feeling bad. Should not be feeling good.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. But I mean, hopefully, things turn around after this. But it was a solid match. Good way to end the show. Looking forward to Ricky Saints' run. Should be good. I kind of feel like Trick's headed to the main roster. Because, I mean, what else is there really left for him to do? I mean, he did everything he needed to do. Go help Mello.
Oh, well, isn't it funny that Carmelo Hayes is now a babyface and now Trick is the heel in NXT? Nice little role reversal, kind of like Kailani, like he's a babyface on SmackDown and she's a heel now in NXT. But no, I agree with you, man. I mean, I wouldn't say the main event just kind of felt like it was there because it was solid, but it's just like, I'm with you. Like Ricky Saints is not the stroke daddy. He ain't going to stroke and he ain't your daddy, but he is Ricky Saints. But yeah, man, I agree with you. Like it's watered down Ricky. It's like with the volume turned down just a smidge. There's smidges in there, but we're not the full up to Ricky Starks vibes, if you will. So I concur with you, man.
And hopefully, like we're getting there. Let that man loose. He'll take care of it. He'll get it.
And as Rob just said, he did come off like a chump. Hey, with how commentary was with Booker just glazing over Trick Williams. But I got to say, Rob, he was not doing it for the nookie. So you can take that cookie and stick it up your Hey. So, Nicola, what were your thoughts on Ricky Saints and Trick Williams? Edit name.
I liked it. Like I said, we could see smidgens of Ricky Starks. I was happy about it, but it weren't the greatest match. But that's my opinion. No one else is. So yeah, I'm not. But yeah, suck my dick, you. Thank you, bro. My whole brain went to brain fog then for some reason. Brain fog. I don't know what was going on.
No,
You're
totally fine. No, I'm with you.
You know what it is? The clocks went forward or backwards last night, so my body like went out. It's technically 3 o'clock in the morning, but it's not. It's 2.
I was gonna say it's not demon hour, is it?
Not yet. No.
Technically, yes, but no.
But no.
I'm going to make this make proper sense. It's 2 o'clock in the morning right now in England, in the UK. But normally it would be 3 o'clock in the morning because we went an hour backwards.
I think, what do we go back next week, right? With the clock?
Next Sunday. From me and Rob were talking about this earlier.
But no, I'm with Nicola on this. Like, it wasn't. See, I didn't hate it, but I get it. It was solid, but it kind of felt there. And I think what the contract signing was great. Like, the build has been great for this.
Yeah.
Like, but then you executed the match. It was just kind of like, that's literally what it felt like. Kind of felt like, okay. And then they ended the show with Ricky on top. So we have Deadline coming in December. This show, I think you both can agree, solid from start to finish. Very fun show. I'm looking forward to Deadline. And that is our actual last predictions until the end of November. So we have a few weeks to do our origin shows and watch-alongs. So no predictions for a little bit now. So our next prediction show will be Survivor Series. And then we will be touching upon Full Gear, where Mercedes is going to probably win all the gold. You can go
it's Full Gear after Survivor Series?
I think so. Or it might be before. No, I think it's before. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah,
Full Gear, and then it's Survivor Series. Could be wrong. But, yeah, whatever. They're around the same time.
So, we got 23 matches.
23. God.
Well, the 30 by the time we could get to the show, but yeah.
I mean, next week we do have Saturday night's main event. We do have Punk and Jay for the vacant world title. We have
Go Yeet Man.
Go Yeet Man. We got Drew McIntyre and CM Punk for the world title, and the new match that was announced: Tiffany Stratton against Jade Cargill for the women's championship. A now heel Jade Cargill. Hey, now heel Jade Cargill, which right move, right call.
As they're calling her, Jade Scargill.
Yeah, Jade Scargill. It makes sense.
That star's pretty wicked.
Oof. But
it'd be alright if they hadn't already done this match, but they are doing this again. And I like Jade Burton. I like Tiffy too, but I'm now like, but again, there's no one else is there. So, as we've talked about this before.
Well, we need a heel turn from Jade because that babyface run was kind of running tired. I'm good with the heel turn.
Yeah,
I'm good. But yeah, well, we're waiting for Bianca. Come back, Bianca, please. Come on back.
I mean, did she only just break? Like, did she break her finger, and that's why she's not in at the minute?
Yeah, broke that. Yeah,
broken.
She needs to come back too. We need to go on the hunt for these wrestlers. Where are they hiding? Come back.
So we will be back very soon. Speaking of coming back, we'll be back with our watch along for China and Masahiro Chono from 2002, and we'll touch upon China's exit from the WWF as well as the matchup in itself. Great match in Japan, by the way. Those two had great chemistry. Short, but good. And we'll also touch upon the origins of Su Yung coming up in our next origin story. We'll touch upon Su Yung, Your Time Has Come. We'll be talking about Madison Rayne and her flatulence. We're going to be talking about Susie. That's bad. We're going to talk about Susan and everything that made up the Su Yung.
Professional wrestling me right now.
Yes. So lots of good stuff to come from Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. Roberta, and also, as of right now, this will be on the backup YouTube because YouTube, ScrewTube, striked me for something that was months ago, which has now been deleted. So I've been trying to fucking get the socials there so you don't come after me, YouTube, you fuckers. When there's other people out there doing some shit, now you want to come after me. Why are you saying fuck me for? Anyway, I digress. So I invited myself.
They got blocked for, but I don't think I was.
Yes.
Was I?
So I've invited myself as a collaborator on this next one because with YouTube now you can invite as a collaborator. So I invited myself because I love myself. Anyway, I digress.
You mean you exist?
Because I exist.
We do not. I do not. I'm just a figment of everyone's imagination, including my own.
It's so fucking bad. It's so fucking. Don't get me started. When we get to the AEW pay-per-view, I'll start again because I'm delusional. I digress. Oh God, bag of dicks. Anyway, so Rob, where
can my dick? YouTube.
YouTube. Rob, where can we follow you on the social medias? The floor is yours. That you do such.
Holy shit! Suck my dick, Yeet. But yeah, if you enjoy what you watched today, and we sincerely hope that you enjoyed watching our show because we enjoy making these shows, you can follow us at linktree/blackheartsebb3. You can find our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikTok. While we still have it, you'll find Mike's YouTube, and as of this recording, you'll find the backup YouTube, where you can find all of these episodes and all of our previous episodes from the last year. Didn't mention it last episode, but that was actually our 50th episode. So big props to us. What started as nothing but a mere thought and a conversation, we've turned into now 51 episodes.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. But nonetheless, you can follow us at linktree/blackheartsebb3. Come interact with us. Call Mike a goon. If
delusional.
And delusional.
And a kidnapper of Powerpuff Girls.
And a kidnapper of Powerpuff. He's Lenny Baxter. That's who he is.
Yes.
Is that his name? I think
something
like that. I don't know.
Jeez.
I will be Wayne Knight from Toy Story 2. I will take you to Al's Toy Barn. That's what I'm going to do.
Al's Toy Barn. Good Lord. If you got the balls big enough to step to the Demoness, please, by all means. But I wouldn't do it. Yeah, linktree/blackheartsebb3. If you enjoyed what we do here, we actually will have another review show of Halloween Havoc, hopefully around the time this is out. Kicking it with the TSK. We had a guest this week. We had the Demoness, Nicola McDonald. She appeared on the show for the first time on the TSK. So you can check that show out. You can follow us at linktree/TSK, all MF and day. There's an Instagram, a Facebook, a TikTok, while we still have it, and a bunch of other really cool stuff. So follow us, come check out the show. We are nearing the tail end of the promo climax over on the Max Wrestling YouTube page. We've got about 2 weeks left. And as someone who has participated in all of the promo climax tournaments, I would say that with fewer matches this time around, it's a little bit less taxing, but I'm still pretty tired. So we've got two weeks left. This week it'll be myself going against El Jefe, Moses Marquez. So tune in to the Max Wrestling YouTube page and check out promos if you're a fan of what that entails. This Thursday is their Halloween episode. Our champion, the Demoness, may or may not make an appearance. Who knows? Not me. I'm scared of her. Sometimes. But other than that, no, I'm not.
You don't fool anybody with that one.
That's true. I'm not like them. But
of course not.
But if you want to follow me, I've got a bunch of musical endeavors, some musical projects coming out, a lot of music in the pipeline. I wrote music for our good friend Daniel Crimmins and his podcast, The Pile Driver Pundit. So go support Dan, go watch what he's doing, go listen to the music I wrote. It's pretty cool. And if you want to follow me, you can find me at linktree/Hey, I'm Rob. No sour sauce.
Links will be in the description, and check out Rob's music because he has been killing it on the music front, doing a lot of great work for a lot of our peeps and our peers, if you will. And well, Nicola McDonald, where can we follow you on the social media? The floor is yours.
Right, first off, like Rob was saying and Mike has been saying, go check out Max Wrestling because obviously they're appearing. We don't know if the Demoness is. I can't even answer that question at this point because only she knows. I will. Also, my music for my promos, I did this on the Usher, I'm doing it now, was created by this man over here. My loving brother, crazy ass brother over there. He creates music for the Demoness promos and has done for the past, is it 3 months now?
Yeah, a couple of months now.
Yeah, a couple of months now. So check out Demoness's promos because you'll hear his amazing music that he created just for us. Thank you very much. Do you want to follow the Demoness? Go to Demoness on Instagram. We don't do Twitter because Elon Musk, you just suck. Go away. Screw you and Tommy Fuckface. Bye-bye. Anyway, and then my other one, I don't know. But it'll be down there somewhere because we're all a little insane in the brain. And that's it. That's all I can remember. Right now, excuse me, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. My brain has shut down. I've been doing this since 10 o'clock. So I'm now like, me and Robert drained.
Well, the links will be in the description. And like they said, go follow Max Wrestling. A lot of great stuff is coming from the whole climax.
Promote our shit, assholes.
Yeah.
Double D.
I'll be having Demoness will be having words with you if you don't.
Talking to you, dickhead Daz.
Double D, dickhead Dazzy is on the case. He's doing his thing.
Or I'll throw some prime at your head.
Cheers. So with that being said, the Max Wrestling Podcast has promo series coming up. Myself and Mr. Steve Nicoforo. Hi, Steve. ICP.
Hi, Steve.
We're going to be going for the Max Tag titles against Moses Marquez.
Because Jenny's a bitch.
And Jenny's a bitch. Moses Marquez and Daniel Crimmins, a.k.a. Machete and Grimace, for the Tag Team Championships. It's one of those things where we're going to really have a fun time and a fun conversation. If that was not a preview, I don't know what was.
Shit.
We're going to do our thing coming up on the promo series side of things. And plus, that's where I made my debut on Max. It's going to be fun for another 9 years. Oh, my goodness gracious, of Max Wrestling in the promo series realm. We have Thank you. We have a lot of fun stuff coming. Steve and I have done a couple good shows. We're going to get back on the ice net front, talking some hockey. We're going to be doing the Steve and Mike show, of course, coming up again soon. There's some old school Stevie Nicks experiences over there on the channel. We also got the golden age of everything. There's one episode that's video and one episode that is audio. And the video one, we talked about Gary Coleman and Different Strokes and everything that went into that infamous Bicycle Man episode of Different Strokes. Would you like some candy? Would you like some ice cream? Oh, Dudley, why is your shirt off in the bathroom? I digress. We have so many things that we discussed on that show. And we also have the LFC podcast coming with Rob and I are going to be doing another watch along as Danny Moe takes on Ray Lynn from the Whales and the Knockouts. Yeah, man. Shout out to Danny Moe and Ray Lynn, excuse me. LFC podcast, Steve and Mike show, deep into the heart of wrestling. The now rebranded weekly review, as with the blessing of the one and only Kingpin himself. Let me tell you something about Jameer Blackman Costello. Shout out to the doctor. The RWT podcast, as we are now. He has given us the blessing to use the name, so now the rebranded RWT podcast will be coming soon. Uncaged with Daniel Crimmins, so much more. SM Show 1 MCL92 on Twitter, Larkin_92 and MLarkinMB on the Instagram, from StephenMikeShow.com, LFCfights.com. We'll be back again real soon. No predictions, just episodes, all gas, no breaks. Yeah, that I mean, and so much more to come. For Nicola McDonald, for Robert Davis, my name is Michael Larkin. I'm not in the corner, I'm not crying, and I'm not wanking. But cheers to our next episode. And, well, with that being said, to the yacht!